Watch video 52 on Chapter 11, Mutual Fund Scheme Performance from the Workbook for NISM Series 5A, Mutual Fund Distributors Certification Examination, and review the multiple choice questions and answers. 1. Who develops the benchmarks for debt and balanced schemes according to SEBI guidelines? A. Fund managers. B. Research and rating agencies recommended by AMFI. C. Individual investors. D. Regulatory authorities. Answer: B. Research and rating agencies recommended by AMFI. 2. Which agency developed the Nifty Composite GSEC Index? A. CRISIL. B. ICICI Securities. C. NSE. D. BSE. Answer: C. NSE. 3. What is the S&P BSE India Sovereign Bond Index based on? A. Corporate bonds. B. Government securities. C. International equities. D. Real estate. Answer: B. Government securities. 4. What does ICICI Securities Sovereign Bond Index, IBEX, include? A. Only long-term bonds. B. A mix of international bonds. C. An umbrella index covering the entire market. D. Only short-term securities. Answer: C. An umbrella index covering the entire market. 5. Which index is appropriate for liquid schemes that invest in securities up to 91 days maturity? A. Nifty 50. B. CRISIL Medium Term Debt Index. C. NSE's Liquid or CRISIL Liquid Fund Index. D. S&P BSE 200. Answer: C. NSE's Liquid or CRISIL Liquid Fund Index. 6. For which type of funds are indices based on government securities appropriate? A. Corporate funds. B. Gilt funds. C. High-risk funds. D. International funds. Answer: B. Gilt funds. 7. What is the benchmark for an aggressive hybrid fund? A. 100% equity index. B. 50% equity and 50% debt. C. 65% equity and 35% debt. D. 75% debt and 25% equity. Answer: C. 65% equity and 35% debt. 8. What does the CRISIL Hybrid 50 plus 50 Moderate Index consist of? A. 75% equity and 25% debt. B. 50% equity and 50% debt. C. 25% equity and 75% debt. D. 100% equity. Answer: B. 50% equity and 50% debt. 9. Which index is used as a benchmark for gold ETFs? A. Sensex. B. Gold price. C. Nifty 50. D. S&P 500. Answer: B. Gold price. 10. What is the appropriate benchmark for international funds investing primarily in the U.S. market? A. Shanghai Composite Index. B. Nifty 50. C. S&P 500. D. Sensex. Answer: C. S&P 500. 11. Which scheme type requires disclosures in INR and by way of CAGR? A. Equity schemes. B. Corporate bonds. C. Real estate funds. D. Hedge funds. Answer: A. Equity schemes. 12. For balanced hybrid funds, what benchmark is used? A. 1-year T-bill. B. 10 years dated GOI security. C. Sensex or Nifty. D. S&P BSE 200. Answer: C. Sensex or Nifty. 13. What type of benchmark structure was proposed by SEBI in October 2021? A. 3-tiered structure. B. Single benchmark for all schemes. C. 2-tiered structure. D. No standardization required. Answer: C. 2-tiered structure. 14. What does the first tier benchmark reflect? A. The historical performance of the fund. B. The category of the scheme. C. The fees charged. D. The investment strategy. Answer: B. The category of the scheme. 15. What is a requirement for all benchmarks as per the new SEBI guidelines? A. They must be historical indices. B. They must be total return indices. C. They must only reflect past performance. D. They must be international benchmarks. Answer: B. They must be total return indices. 16. What index is used for a conservative hybrid fund? A. S&P BSE 200, TRI, 50% and Chrysler Composite Bond Fund Index 75%. B. S&P BSE Sensex. C. 10 years dated GOI security. D. A mix of international indices. Answer: A. S&P BSE 200, TRI, 50% and Chrysler Composite Bond Fund Index 75%. 17. What influences the choice of benchmark in debt schemes? A. Scheme type and choice of investment universe. B. Market predictions. C. Fund manager's experience. D. Investor sentiment. Answer: A. Scheme type and choice of investment universe. 18. Which Chrysler index is for ultra short-term funds? A. Chrysler Liquid Fund Index. B. Chrysler Medium Term Debt Index. C. Chrysler Ultra Short Term Debt Index. D. Chrysler Long Term Debt Index. Answer: C. Chrysler Ultra Short Term Debt Index. 19. What does the Chrysler Composite Bond Fund Index include? A. Only corporate bonds. B. A mix of different types of bonds. C. Only government bonds. D. International bonds. Answer: B. A mix of different types of bonds. 24. How long must mutual fund schemes disclose their benchmarks? A. Only annually. B. Ongoing basis and in advertisements. C. Only when requested. D. There is no requirement. Answer: B. Ongoing basis and in advertisements. 21. What is the benchmark for money market funds according to Chrysler? A. Chrysler Overnight Index. B. Chrysler Money Market Index. C. Chrysler Medium Term Debt Index. D. Nifty 50. Answer: B. Chrysler Money Market Index. 22. What benchmark would a scheme investing in China most likely use? A. S&P 500. B. Nifty 50. C. Shanghai Composite Index. D. S&P BSE Sensex. Answer: C. Shanghai Composite Index. 23. What type of indices does NSE provide for debt? A. Only for corporate bonds. B. Only for government securities. C. Multiple debt indices including government securities. D. None of the above. Answer: C. Multiple debt indices including government securities. 24. Which fund requires a benchmark that reflects the characteristics of the scheme already? A. Balanced funds. B. Thematic/sectoral schemes. C. Index funds. D. Corporate bond funds. Answer: B. Thematic/sectoral schemes. 25. What must a fund of funds, FOF, scheme use if it invests in multiple schemes? A. Benchmark of the underlying schemes. B. A custom benchmark. C. A broad market index. D. No benchmark required. Answer: C. A broad market index. 26. What is the index for corporate bond funds according to Chrysler? A. Chrysler Long-Term Debt Index. B. Chrysler Short-Term Corporate Bond Index. C. Chrysler Corporate Bond Composite Index. D. All of the above. Answer: D. All of the above. 27. For balanced hybrid funds, What is the proportion of equity and debt in the Chrysler Hybrid 50+50 moderate index? A. 25% equity and 75% debt. B. 50% equity and 50% debt. C. 75% equity and 25% debt. D. 100% equity. Answer, B. 50% equity and 50% debt. 28. What kind of securities do liquid schemes invest in? A. Securities of more than 91 days maturity. B. Corporate securities only. C. Securities of up to 91 days maturity. D. International securities. Answer, C. Securities of up to 91 days maturity. 29. Which benchmark would be suitable for dynamic bond funds? A. S&P BSE India Sovereign Bond Index. B. Chrysler Long-Term Debt Index. C. Chrysler Medium Term Debt Index. D. None of the above. Answer, B. Chrysler Long-Term Debt Index. 30. What type of schemes must disclose both a Tier 1 and a Tier 2 benchmark? A. All mutual fund schemes. B. Income/debt-oriented schemes and growth/equity-oriented schemes. C. Only hybrid schemes. D. Only index funds. Answer, B. Income/debt-oriented schemes and growth/equity-oriented schemes.